What's good, everybody? Welcome in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball tonight. Got a pretty good matchup in store here as part of the NBA for the play-by-play going down tonight here. The Milwaukee Bucks hosting the Indiana Pacers. Milwaukee has won their last 3 straight games in a row, was coming into this one with a W over Portland here. Is been on that win streak quite a while though. But they're third out in the East, taking on the Pacers, fifth out in the East for this one. Should be a great matchup. Only one loss separates both of these teams right now. So 12-8 Bucks against 12-9 Pacers. What's good here, guys? So dropping on board. Let's see who we got here. Bradley Vegas, we got onto the stream. Also, Roger's back here as well. Anthony, welcome back here. I will not be doing the games for BYU coming up, most likely. Not. Raptor, welcome in here. We got Anth as well. Ethan, welcome in here, bud. Makeel, glad to have you on the stream once again here. Earliest Makeel's been. Glad to have you on here, brother. Yeah, we're probably going to tip off. It's like 15 minutes or so usually for these ESPN tip-off times. Usually. So, yeah, we got a little bit of time here right before this game, before it tips off tonight between these two teams. Should be a great matchup going down. Bucks with a W their last game over Portland, 134-106. They made 21 3-point shots. They've been a great 3-point shooting team so far this season for Milwaukee. And Giannis had a season-low 4 rebounds, but Bobby Portis came in big off the bench, 21 points for the Bucks. And they got the number 2 offense right now in the NBA. Number 2 in shooting percentage as well, though. They have the number 20th defense this season here. So we'll hope for that. What's good, Landon? Vaughn, welcome to the stream once again. I hope so. Hopefully much better than last night and a couple nights right before that. We will see as we will take it as it goes tonight. For the Pacers, they come off a W as well. Against the same, come off a W against the Grizzlies, 134-116. And Domantas Sabonis, king of the double-double this year, second behind Andre Drummond, 32 and 13. And then Malcolm Brogdon, 23. Miles Turner added in 22. Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday coming up in a couple days from now. I cannot believe that the NFL season's about to wrap up with Super Bowl Sunday. Ethan taking the Bucks by 5. What's good, Braden? Welcome onto the stream here, man. Did I hear about BYU versus Gonzaga? I don't believe so. I know Gonzaga was able to schedule an opponent, I think, for tomorrow. So Gonzaga's got a new opponent for tomorrow. I was out for like most of the day today. So yeah, tomorrow Gonzaga looks like they're gonna take on Pacific tomorrow. They got on the schedule. Gonzaga BYU, it's scheduled for February 27th. I'll see if there's like any updates or anything. Yo, Louisville versus Virginia got postponed. Postponements all over the map. Florida down by 2 so far. Yeah, it's a couple college games that's tipped off right now. And actually, Louisville-Syracuse got postponed as well. It was supposed to be tonight for that one. So a couple shocking games going on in college hoops right now. Houston losing against East Carolina 41-40 in the second half. UMass leading Fordham 35-25. Florida tied up now with South Carolina, 27 even. And then just a rash of games here tipping off at the 7 o'clock Eastern time slot with LSU, Alabama, Kentucky, Missouri, St. Louis, LaSalle. I'll be keeping a close eye on Providence, Seton Hall, and URI versus VCU. A lot of great matchups going on tonight as we welcome in Bradley out onto this stream here. Tons of matchups, so we'll keep you guys posted. Also, an NBA game tipping off before this one. The Sixers taking on the Hawks. Milwaukee is the favorite on the line tonight. Milwaukee at home, 8.5-point favorites on the line. Over-under set at 233.5 between these two teams. Yeah, hopefully that account just never comes back, Vaughn. Vaughn might be happy for the stream I'm planning on doing tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm thinking about sticking to college, but it's since Golden State and Dallas play on Saturday, I'm probably going to cover Golden State Dallas on Saturday. They also play in a national game tomorrow, but I want to cover college tomorrow because it's Iowa against Ohio State. That's going to be a really good game. But after that one, I haven't covered Stanford so far this season. I'm kind of interested because I would like to cover as well. Right after that one would be Stanford versus Cal. So Stanford, a big game tomorrow. A low-key matchup. They've been struggling with injuries for Stanford, but they got Cal at the bottom of the conference. But maybe it could actually be a good game or so, depending on what players show up for Stanford. Hey, what's good, Roger? Yep, Florida playing against South Carolina right now. BYU's website for the Monday game against Gonzaga here. I'll take a look and see what I can find. Yeah, everlasting schedule changes all over the place this season. Yeah, I heard Louisville's game today got postponed against Syracuse, and then the next one against Virginia. Man, it's just this whole thing's crushing teams. Like St. Louis, they've only played I think like 9 games for St. Louis. UConn is on UConn's been on 2 pauses now. UMass came back from a 3rd pause, playing tonight finally for UMass. Let's see. Yeah, February 8th, BYU Gonzaga, and that one's at home at BYU. So there we go, BYU Gonzaga. Yeah, that's going to be rough if Florida loses in that one. Probably not, because there's probably other games I'll be doing, Anthony. That's probably on for like ESPN. So yeah, we'll be tipping off in about like 8 minutes from now here, folks. If you guys are new, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all for dropping them by, being a part here once again tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball. Hopefully aiming at a much better and bigger stream tonight between these 2 teams going on. Yeah, I know who it is now. So I was seeing a little bit before. Yeah, so I saw early back into this chat, the stuff that was going on. Yeah, he hasn't shown up in like months. So if that person's out there or will be out there, show up with a channel that you had a mod on, and I will be glad to take away the blue wrench from you. That will be the first blue wrench to ever go bye-bye on the channel here, and that's just unfortunate. We've never had a blue wrench say bye-bye to before. And if that person does show up, they know who they are. Show up with a blue wrench account, and it will go bye-bye. Hey, what's good? We got Vegas out into the stream here. Jordan Ward got sent to the G League. That's unfortunate, man. Hopefully he works his way back up. What's good, No? Appreciate bud for dropping them by. I Want More Cash, welcome in here. Dude Durham, welcome in here as well. We got Jack back on the chat here, starting to fill up right before tip-off. I'm going to predict the Pacers for this one for the upset today. I think this is going to be like a really good matchup going down between these 2 teams. Pacers on the road, they're 8.5 point underdogs, but Indiana's only 1 loss behind Milwaukee, 12-9 to 12-8, and Indiana actually has like a top 10 offense. So Milwaukee, their troubles this year starts with their defense at number 20 for their defense this season. So Milwaukee, even though they have the number 2 offense, lights out offense, and from 3-point range, I think the Pacers can have the chance tonight to compete here. They are playing though on a back-to-back. That's the only thing, but they beat the Grizzlies pretty good yesterday, 134-116. The Bucks last played on Monday. Hey, what's good, Timo? Welcome to the stream, man. He's taking the Pacers as well. Yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to plan on covering college hoops because there's a really good college game going on tomorrow. Iowa versus Ohio State. Number 8 versus number 7 for tomorrow. I think I'm going to throw in after that one Stanford versus Cal as well. So that will be the game right after that over on ESPN2. So tomorrow's probably going to be a college doubleheader. Friday's going to be back to the NBA. I plan on covering as well. Possibly. We'll see how this stream goes. He's doing pretty well so far. He's got the Bucks winning 103-95. Why won't I do BYU against Gonzaga? It's a big game. Yeah, I hear it's a big game. I'm not sure what the TV schedules are. That's the thing yet. But if they do put it on ESPN, because that's on a Monday, they've usually been putting on Big 12 games on Mondays, though, for national TV games. They'll probably schedule in that game late for like a TV time slot. I'm going to see what's on Monday, actually. I haven't worked my way up to seeing what's on Monday. UNC, Miami, Kansas, Oklahoma State. There's another game over on ESPN2, East Carolina, SMU. Oh, that game's going to be at 11. Jeez. Yeah, that's late, so I wouldn't be able to do that. That's at 11 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, if it was at 9 o'clock Eastern and they put it on over like ESPN2, that would be a possibility, because Kansas has been dropping a lot of games lately for Kansas that they might be out of the top 25 come next week. Yeah, it's on ESPN, but really late game. Yeah, very late game. James Bouknight. Hopefully he comes back, Vegas, for UConn. He's going to be a game changer when they come back for UConn. Providence leading Seton Hall 7-6, so there we go. And Rhode Island leading VCU 4-3. So we got two of the local teams in action tonight. We'll keep you guys posted with scores. Throughout the NBA currently, Hornets with a quick 4-0 over the Sixers. Now they lead it. And then Pittsburgh and College Hoops leading Virginia Tech 6-3. LSU up by 1 against Alabama 7-6. Missouri leading Kentucky 5-4. Nice. Yeah, so we'll be tipping off here in just a couple moments between these two teams. By the way, East Carolina beating Houston for college basketball 49-43 with 15 minutes left to go. So we'll keep you guys posted with that. Make it another 2-point shot good by East Carolina. So for Houston, that's a crushing loss if they do lose that game. Man, I didn't see Houston that vulnerable to losing against East Carolina. Unbelievable. East Carolina's got a record of 1-6. And they're beating Houston, the number 5 ranked team, 51-43. Hey, what's good, Red Sox fan? Welcome to stream, man. No problem that you're super late. We actually haven't even started out this game just yet. Yeah, Houston choking big time right now in the second half. East Carolina's outscoring them 14-3. Hey, what's good, Kara? Welcome to the stream once again. So we're going to get started here in a couple moments between these two teams. Right before we do, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Still in the pregame currently right now, taking a look at the starting 5. Milwaukee Bucks, Drew Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. And then for the Pacers in this one, Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, Domantas Sabonis, and Miles Turner. Sabonis came into this game second in the NBA with already 19 double-doubles in his first 21 games this season for the Pacers, right behind Andre Drummond, who's got 20 so far. Yeah, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's 2 hours behind me. So yeah, that's 11 o'clock Eastern where I am for BYU Gonzaga. Who do I think will do good for the Pacers? I'm going to go with Malcolm Brogdon for this one. I think it's going to have a big game for the Pacers. Bucks have been having a lot of problems like guarding the perimeter whenever I've covered them lately. So I'll go Brogdon there. Ethan going to say Miles Turner out in this one. And also Sabonis could very well have a big game in this game. Hey, send my thoughts out to Jack's mom there. Let's send some prayer emojis out to Jack's mom having surgery today. 89 years old. As we're going to get to tip off in just a moment. Best of wishes out there to your mom, Jack. Hey, good morning out from the Philippines. Raymond Art, welcome onto the stream here. What's good, Hawkeye Nation? Actually, I didn't get snowed in. We got, like, nasty, slushy snow, like the heavy wet stuff, like 5 inches of pretty heavy wet snow we got before it changed over to all rain. Alright, so we're going to tip off this game right now in just a moment. It's going to be Pacers in the yellow jerseys. And then Bucks in the black jerseys for this one. And Milwaukee going to have the basketball first as we get going out for this game. Chris Middleton at the left wing perimeter. Moves it over top of the key. DiVincenzo takes the three, hit the front rim, no good. Rebound by the Pacers. So Pacers go right to left on the floor. What's good, Arku? Welcome to the stream, man. Pacers have it at the left wing. It's Malcolm Brogdon. He moves it over to the top. Backcourt to Sabonis now as he has it. Sabonis top of the free throw circle. Dribbles on Brook Lopez. Turnaround jumper. Mid-range. No good off the mark by Sabonis. Rebound by the Bucks. Second possession now. Milwaukee. Giannis going to just drive straight into the lane there. And that's good for a layup. That's good for 2. First bucket of the game. Pacers basketball. Approaching 11 minutes left to go. Justin Holiday dribbles towards his left. Holiday gives it back outside Sabonis. Sabonis drives into the lane, missed it off the mark, no good. Giannis going to come up with the basketball here. Off the miss off the backboard. Passes to the left corner, Bucks have it. Left baseline dribble, bounce pass off to the cut. DiVincenzo good for 2. 2-2 the score. 10:45 left to go, first quarter. Pacers with the ball right back. And the Pacers turn it over. Ball gets intercepted here by Giannis. Giannis with a burst of speed, driving into the lane once again. Going to dish it back out, but tons of contact. The foul picked up here is going to be by the Pacers. Clock will stop with 10:33 remaining. Yeah, Providence is playing tonight, Hawkeye Nation. So, big game tonight as far as the bubble. Providence versus Seton Hall. We'll keep you guys posted, like, updates for NBA and college basketball. By the way, Providence looking good, up 15-8 in the early stage of that one, up against Seton Hall. 10:30 left to go first quarter. Bucks now with the inbounds as DiVincenzo drives inside, dishes over to the left corner, bounce pass around the perimeter. Now they'll float it up mid-range. Holiday, no good off the mark, tipped up in the air, rebound Pacers. It's going to be Pacers basketball with 10:15 remaining. Hey, what's good, Greg? Welcome onto the stream here, man. Thinking the Bucks going to shoot 70% from 3. Oh, man, I remember covering one of their games a month ago against the Heat. And they set the record in that one, just torching it up. DiVincenzo, wide open 3. Drills it. That's good. Milwaukee extends at 7-2. Wow, Cougars down by 2. The all-caps legend on the stream. Man, what a comeback by Houston that game against East Carolina. Thanks so much for the update there, man. Floater, no good by the Bucks, tipped up in the... Or, no good by the Pacers, tipped up in the air, rebound Bucks. Bucks now have it at the right wing. Pass over to the right corner perimeter. They take a 3 by DiVincenzo. Missed it. Gets the offensive rebound. Back outside to Giannis. Giannis moves it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo guarded by Turner. Dribbles. Top of the free throw circle. Jumper. No good off the mark. Rebound by Lamb here for the Pacers. Hey, what's good? Jose Broncos. Welcome to the stream once again, man. Hope all is well, brother. 9:13 left to go. First quarter. Pacers pass up the court. Ball's going to get deflected out of bounds. It's going to retain Indiana basketball here. Indiana gets the inbound. Jeremy Lamb back out to the top of the key. Sabonis moves it underneath inside. That's good for 2 with a layup. Yeah, this is my Providence hat I got today. Hawkeye Nation. So 7-4 to score, 8:50 left to go. So I'm going to give Providence another chance. They got a big game against Seton Hall tonight. But yeah, they basically got to win the rest of their schedule to make it in, basically. That's a huge game for the bracket tonight. 3-point shot, Bucks take it, they make it from the perimeter. 8:35 left to go, Pacers have it. Ball gets deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Milwaukee here. Pacers will have it back. Hey, what's good? Goody, welcome to the stream. Jose, welcome on the stream here. As we got Jose Villa out here as well. I'm doing pretty well today. Getting through the day. He's at work right now with his mom, and he'll come back till Sunday. Awesome, man. So get right back into action. Pacers have it inside. Brogdon floats it up in the key. No good off the mark. Rebound Bucks. Milwaukee by 6. They have the basketball. Giannis floats it up. Ball deflected. Stolen away by Sabonis here. Sabonis going to take it inside. Bounce pass over to Brogdon. Leaves it back out. Lamb, a wide open 3. Missed it off the mark. No good. And the ball gets rebounded by the Bucks here. So, wide open jumper, but Jeremy Lamb could not put it home for the 3-point shot. 8 minutes left to go. First quarter. Bucks have it. Around the perimeter. Middleton. Going to get called there for... It's actually going to be on Sabonis, I believe. So, personal foul picked up around the perimeter. Clock will stop. Is Virginia Tech going to pull out a W for that one for today? See how they're doing right now. 10-8. I'm actually going to take the upset for that one. I'm going to take Pittsburgh for that game. Virginia Tech seems like they've been doing like really well against other top 25 teams, and then against teams in the bubble. Those are the teams that usually have been like upset lately. Pacers going to take the 3. They make it from the outside. So it's 10-7 now. 7:30 left to go. Middleton, right back, takes the 3. He knocks it down. Wow, Braden's up 477 to 185 in fantasy. My gut, it's more of a red shirt, so it's actually not a Syracuse orange shirt I have. Maybe it's because of the like reflection in my room, but it's actually the shirt color's red. Jumper, Brogdon missed it off the mark. Rebound Bucks. Milwaukee has it under 7 minutes left to go. They pass over to the right corner. Holiday takes the 3, no good. Tipped, and it's going to get tipped out of bounds. Do I think adding and dropping players is cheating? Vaughn puts out. Well, there's a waiver wire pickup limit of 7 that you can do per week. So as long as you hit the limit there, I think everything's acceptable. Hey, what's good, Ty? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all is going well. We're watching Missouri right now. Big game, Missouri taking on Kentucky for college hoops here. We're gonna go to the first timeout today. 13-7 to score. We'll update first on the NBA, then we'll go to college basketball. So this is only 1 out of 2 games right now in progress. Sixers lead the Hornets 17-7. The Hornets were actually up early on, 4-0, but Sixers here, 17-3 run for the Sixers. They're outgaining the Hornets 17-7. Joel Embiid already make it 11 for Embiid, gets the layup as it's now 19-7. Embiid with more points than the Hornets so far. Embiid already with 11 points. And then as for college basketball, a lot of great games going down tonight. Let's see what we got here. We'll start off with the games currently in progress. East Carolina leading Houston. 11:35 left to go second half. 53-51. Houston, number 5 ranked team, down by 2. UMass up against Fordham. 43-34. Florida up at the half against South Carolina. 40-35. Alabama trying to sweep LSU. 22-16. Alabama leading halfway through the first half. Pittsburgh by 2 over Virginia Tech. That should be a good game tonight. 16-14 at Pitt. Missouri up against Kentucky by 6, 17-11. And then St. Louis trying to get a W in conference play, as it's been a long time since they last got a W for St. Louis. Yet they were bounced out of the top 25 on Monday, 17-11 St. Louis. Providence leads Seton Hall 15-12. And VCU up against URI 11-9. Yeah, it's crazy. Hawkeye Nation puts out here. I can't believe Kentucky, Michigan State, UNC, Indiana, and Duke are all sitting outside the top 40 in danger, missing the big dance. It's crazy this season. All these teams and that's gonna miss out. Hey, what's good, Aiden? Welcome back in the stream again. Vaughn's opponent has to pick up 4 players off the waiver wire this week, he puts out. Yeah, no problem, Jose. Glad to have you on here. He's going to watch some NBA scores. So we're going to get right back into this one. 13-7 the score. I was actually on my couch, Roger. That was when I was streaming from my living room for Thanksgiving. Wow, G Durham hopes Tennessee somehow misses the bubble. Yeah, that was rough yesterday, man. It's some of these teams, they look like they're going to be first round exits. Tennessee looks like they could be that type of team if they keep on losing that. It could be like Kansas State against UC Irvine back in 2019. So we're back into this game. Indiana takes the 3, missed it off the mark, tipped out of bounds. It's a last touch by the Bucks, so Pacers going to retain it here. Clock will stop at 6:35. Pacers going to get the inbound. Brogdon. The pass underneath, floats it up under, moves it out to Sabonis. Left corner 3, takes it, he makes it. At the left corner by Sabonis. 3-point game. 6:25 left to go first quarter. Bucks have it back. Milwaukee takes the pass half court. Giannis moves over to Brook Lopez. Open 3, takes it straight away. Makes it by Brook Lopez with a perimeter triple. Approaching that 6-minute mark left to go. Pacers have it with Sabonis. Hands it off around the perimeter over to Lamb. Lamb floats it up at the right elbow. No good. Rolled around the rim and out. Rebound Lopez. Bucks have it up by 6. At the left wing, DJ Augustine puts the ball into the hands of Middleton. Back over to Augustine here at the left wing. Augustine shot fake back out to the top here. They're going to float it over underneath, and that's going to be contact underneath there as Giannis tries to put home the alley-oop attempt. Foul right before the actually, it's during the shooting motion. They're going to count the bucket and the foul, so that's good. Hey, what's good, baby Illinois? Welcome to the stream here. Took Indiana plus 9.5 in this one as well. I hope this is going to be a close game tonight. So, yeah, Indiana was on a lot of the lines around like 8.5, 9.5. They were the underdog. I think this has potential to be a close game. Bucks hit the free throw with Giannis. 19-10 the score. 5:40 left to go. Pacers bounce pass over to Sabonis. He's guarded by Brook Lopez. Backs his way inside the post. Shot fake, turnaround mid-range. And no good. Went off the back rim and out. Rebound Bucks. Middleton looks to put it to double digits. Floats it up over the top. No good, but the putback. Good for 2 by Holiday. Indiana on a cold streak lately. Pacers have it. 5:15 left to go. Hands it off to Brogdon. Brogdon at the right elbow jumper. No. Oh, wow. Got the bounce right there. That was good. Yeah, a lot of these games have been like out of control in the first quarter. And then in the second half, it's like major comebacks from a lot of these games this season. Bucks missed the 3, no good. Rebound Pacers. Indiana has the basketball. Going to take it back half court. Sabonis moves it back outside to the right baseline. Bounce past Sabonis, floats it up, no good off the back rim. Offensive rebound, puts it up and in, good for 2 off the glass. That's good. Now able to cut into that. They were down by 11, now down by 7. Bucks have it, 4.5 left to go. Augustine back out to the top here to Middleton. Middleton drives inside, dish underneath, deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bucks, turnover Milwaukee. So Indiana has the chance here to cut even more into this 7-point deficit they're trailing by right now. $4:25 left to go. Pacers have it. Dribbles at the left corner. Brogdon back outside. Sabonis open 3. Takes over Portis. No good. Hit the front rim. A rebound back to the Bucks. Ouch. Houston losing against East Carolina College Hoops right now. 57-53. ECU by 4 with 9 minutes left to go. And a turnover around the perimeter by Milwaukee. Here to go. Pass half court. Gives it up and under. Holiday dishes out to the right corner. Back out to the top. Brogdon open 3. No good off the mark. Missed it again. They're cold from the perimeter to start out this game for the Pacers here. Rebound Bucks. Pacers 2 for 7 from the outside. Milwaukee ball. So they move it over right baseline. Ball deflected out of bounds though by Indiana. By T.J. McConnell. Clock will stop with 3:46. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated there. We'll keep you updated, Vaughn. 3:40 left to go. Bucks have it off the inbounds. Augustine takes the three off the screen. Got it. Drills it down at the top of the key. 9-point Milwaukee, or it's going to be 10-point Milwaukee lead right there. So, yeah, 21-24. 3.5 left to go first quarter. Sabonis bounce pass over to the top. They take the three themselves, and they miss it again. A rough start by the Pacers. 2 for 8 from the outside in this one. Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's the Bucks once again. Jumper. Right elbow. Missed it off the mark. No good. Rebound Pacers. Doug McDermott got the board, and here he goes now. At the top of the free throw circle. Brogdon bounce pass now. Over to Sabonis, right baseline. Underneath, guarded by Portis. Jumper takes it. Good for 2 by Sabonis. 8-point game. 3 minutes left to go. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate it all for stopping them by here on Behind Eric Basketball. Yeah, I actually drafted Duncan Robinson in Vegas. He was kind of inconsistent to start out this season. So I initially dropped him, and then looks like Kevin picked him up. He dropped him. I dropped Seth Curry actually from Philly to pick up Gary Trent Jr. because Curry's been on a just really cold streak lately, and Philly's only got like a couple of games this year, whereas I got him Gary Trent Jr. for Portland's got more games. So right now we're just on the timeout here. 24-16 to score. 2:45 left to go in quarter number 1. Out in this one. We'll be back after the timeout. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Roger. Send my thoughts out to your girlfriend, man. That's unfortunate, bro. Sixers lead the Hornets now 25-10 to score. Joel Embiid's got more points than Charlotte right now. 13 points by Embiid compared to 10 points by Charlotte. And that's the only other NBA game going on currently. Mavs versus Hawks. That game's going to tip off in a couple minutes. And then Clippers, Cavs going to tip off in the next half hour. Same as Wizards, Heat, Knicks versus Bulls, Rockets versus Thunder. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Hopefully your girlfriend's able to recover there. That's too bad. Houston Cougars choking it right now, losing against East Carolina, and this unbelievable upsets of college basketball continues this season. East Carolina winning Houston 58-53 with 8 minutes left to go. Wow. Florida up at the half against South Carolina 40-35. Inside college hoops, Alabama looking good up against LSU 28-21. Virginia Tech by 2 over Pittsburgh, 27-25. Missouri by 6 right now over Kentucky, 7:30 remaining first half, 27-21. And St. Louis in a tight game, taking on LaSalle, 26-24. Providence by 2 over Seton Hall, 18-16. VCU leading Rhode Island, 20-13. So yeah, right now we're just at a timeout, and the 3-point shots. Bucks have had a lot of trouble defending the perimeter in past games. The Pelicans lit them up on Friday, and tonight the Pacers have had opportunities, open looks. They just haven't been able to get them to fall so far for Indiana. They have four out of their 5 starters have taken a 3-point shot so far, and They've all missed at least one of them. So Sabonis 1 for 2 from the outside. Brogdon's 1 for 2 as well. And then Jeremy Lamb missed the 3-point shot, same as Justin Holiday so far. Off the bench, Doug McDermott missed the 3 as well. So they're only 2 for 7 right now from the perimeter by the Pacers. Sabonis leads the way, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And then for the Bucks here, leading scorer happens to be Brook Lopez. He's got 6 points early on for Brook Lopez. Giannis perfect, 2 for 2 from the floor, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Giannis. Yeah, Ant puts out here. That game for the Mavs tonight, that's going to be a good one there. Yep, Mavs against Hawks. That should be a great game. Mavs have the chance to get on the board there for the W, I think. And Atlanta's at 10-10. Mavericks have the chance to turn it around tonight. As we're back into it, 2:35 left to go. Jumper. Missed off the mark of the free throw circle by the Bucks. Rebound Pacers. Indiana now with the basketball. McConnell moves it back outside. They'll take the three-point shot straight away. Got it. Big triple right there going down by Indiana from the top of the key. That is Aaron Holiday who sinks it. 5-point game. Milwaukee missed a three. Rebound back to the Pacers. Indiana now with the ball. 2:05 left to go. Pacers have it inside. Underneath McConnell. Looks to pass it off. Bounce pass gets stolen away by Augustine. There is a foul, though, from behind here. Clock will stop. 2 minutes left to go. It's going to be a Bucks personal foul, so they're going to call this one back. Yeah, yeah, the college football video game came out. It's back from yesterday. Heard that in the news right there. But Roger puts out best Madden. I guess I think he was looking for ever right there. Pacers turned it over. Bucks had it off the dribble to the basket, but the ball gets stripped out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers. It's going to be the Bucks basketball. Bucks get the inbound. Minute 45 left to go. Jumper. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Portis. Bucks will keep it alive. Portis backs his way inside. Turnaround jumper mid-range, and that's good for two. Bobby Portis been turning it on lately. Hits the jumper over McDermott. Bucks by 7. Indiana moves it back out. They take the three-point shot. Missed another one. Offensive rebound. Keeps it alive, though. McDermott underneath. Spin move. Missed it. He had an open look right there. Right underneath. It's going to get Milwaukee rebounds. Augustine pass inside. Moves it back out to the left corner. Open three. They drill it. DiVincenzo hits that one. 10-point Bucks lead. Ouch. Houston right now looks like their percentage of losing, it's increasing right now. Ouch. So many turnovers by Houston. That's really uncharacteristic for Houston. It's probably been a long time. It's probably been a long time since they lost against East Carolina. 50 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter here. Bucks got the ball as they try to drive inside. Quick whistle picked up on the course. Going to be on the Bucks. So offensive foul by the Bucks here. Pacers will have it back. Pacers drive to the basket. Good for two. With a right hand up and then off the backboard by Indiana. Puts it to an 8-point game. 35 seconds left to go before the end of one. Augustine. Guarded at the left wing by McConnell. Augustine has it. The pick set by Connaughton. Augustine now dribbles, swings it back out over to Connaughton. Left wing three. He takes in the air. It's up, no good. Missed it. Off the backboard. Rebound Sabonis, but he's stripped to the basketball on his own side of the court. Bucks going to have it once again. DiVincenzo, 15 seconds left to go. Moves it back over to the hands of Augustine. 6 seconds. 5 in the shot clock, 10 seconds left to go. They pass it to the left corner, 3 ball in the air, missed it off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound by the Pacers, 4 seconds. They put it into the backcourt here, 1 second, and gonna float one up. I don't even think that counted either way. It's not even gonna be complete there, as it was way over the top of the backboard, hit the shot clock, and that's how he ends the first quarter in this one. 29-21, Milwaukee by 8 here, as 1 quarter's in the books. We'll get to the second quarter right after this timeout. This game moved by fast so far. Man, maybe it's just because yesterday I covered that college game with so many fouls from yesterday, but this game's moved by pretty fast so far. Alright, so right now we're just on the timeout here, folks. If you guys are new to the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate it all for stopping by here Behind the Arc Basketball. Cover play-by-play NBA games, also college hoops games here on the channel. We're going to get to right now a couple scoreboard updates here for tonight. Only one other game currently in progress for the NBA. Sixers lead the Hornets 30-16. The Mavs versus Hawks, that game's going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. Dallas a 1.5-point favorite according to ESPN. And ouch, the number 5 ranked Houston Cougars for college basketball. They got 5 minutes to figure it out. East Carolina leading Houston 67-57 right now in that one. Other college basketball games, tight game between Florida and South Carolina. Number 22 ranked Florida leading 46-45. Alabama 30-25, leading LSU right now, still in the first half. Pittsburgh up against Virginia Tech, tight game there, 29-27. And Missouri leading Kentucky 32-26. How's my tortoise doing? He's doing pretty well. So my tortoise hanging in there. He's got a long life out in front of him. But he's doing pretty well. Providence leading Seton Hall 20-18. VCU by 1 over Rhode Island 24-23. So those are a good amount of the college games currently going on. Five points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists in the first quarter there by Giannis. He was held to a season low for rebounds. Only had 4 rebounds in the last game. Welcome back, Bradley, here as we get started for the second quarter in just a couple moments. Actually, they decided to put a couple more spots in here, so it's going to be back in probably like 2 minutes from now. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I cannot believe that. Every top 25 team so far in a close one except for poor Houston. No prayer. That's too bad. They just have whatever happened to their defense, because they've been all defense this season. Ouch. This March Madness tournament, you'll probably see an unbelievable rate of upsets for this season. Let's see here. Houston Cougars head-to-head basketball, and then bring up East Carolina. I'm curious. Let's see, East Carolina. I'm looking for East Carolina here because I'm curious to see how they have fared. So Houston is all-time 18-5 against East Carolina in college basketball. And Houston has won every single game dating back to 2015. So Houston has won the last 9 straight games against East Carolina. So we get right back into action here. 29-21 to score. Quick 3 taken right off the bat by the Pacers. That's going to go down, and that's good. Milwaukee also missed a shot up the court. It's going to get rebound by Indiana. Open 3. They take it. Turner hits the front rim. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee. Yeah, East Carolina pulling off the biggest upset in history. Yeah, UMBC, Virginia. Chaminade against Virginia. Back in, I think it was like 1980 in the Maui Invitational. That's a 3-point shot. Good for the triple by the Bucks straight away at the top. Bucks by 8. 11 minutes left to go. Remaining second quarter. Right baseline drive, reverse handle layup. That's good for 2. Up and in by TJ McConnell. Bucks have it. Giannis drives inside. Right hand. Puts it up and in off the backboard over Turner for 2. Here's the Bucks as they'll slow it down. Top of the key, Turner. Moves it over to left wing to Lamb. Lamb shot fake. Back outside. Pacers move it over to Lamb once again. Lamb at the left wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Takes the 3. Missed it off the mark. No good. Rebound Milwaukee. 10:20 left to go. Bucks have it. Augustine shot fake, and there's a foul on that, and that's going to send the Bucks to the free throw line, shooting 3 coming up. So DJ Augustine able to get the benefit of the call right there by the refs. 51-45 Florida. Braden puts out here right now. Yeah, Florida pulling away a little bit against South Carolina. Yeah, Houston's still going to make it a little in the tournament. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just an off game today by Houston. Won't be as a 1 seed. Yeah, I was pitching Houston to most likely be as a 2. First free throw good at the line by the Bucks. It's probably because like the NBA games, we're kind of at this point of the season where there's still like around 50 games left or so. So that's the thing. Whereas college basketball, it's just over a month to March Madness, so everything is interesting with all the upsets and everything right now. Who's on the bubble? Who's out? Who's at what seed? Whereas the NBA, right now it's just basically straight up games, like 50 more games until the playoffs, around that mark. 10 minutes left to go. Milwaukee was perfect to the line as the Pacers going to get the pass off the cut. That's good for two right there with the right hand up and in off the backboard by McDermott. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Ant. Looks like he ran into the hotel Wi-Fi. I've had those troubles before there. No problem, man. Glad to have you on the stream whenever you guys have a chance. 9:40 left to go. Pacers have it inside the key. We get a quick whistle to follow here. Clock will stop again. Yeah, Florida was able to crack the top 25 this week. So Florida's in there. Drake's at 25 this week. And I thought Oklahoma State should have been ranked over Kansas this week. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I feel like Ohio State, though, at number 7, that's way too far. I like Iowa in that game for tomorrow over Ohio State. Pacers at the line, and Indiana hits both of their free throws. 37-30 now the score. Bucks going to take it past half court. Milwaukee with Giannis moves it over to the right corner. Catch and shoot 3. Connaughton, and he banks it. Oh, what a look right there. It was at the right corner perimeter and able to get the kiss off the glass. That was a sweet touch there. Don't see that often. 9:15 left to go. Pacers ball. Turner dribbles towards his right. Lost control of the basketball. It's going to go right back over to the Bucks here with a steal. Milwaukee has the chance to get themselves by more than 10 right now. Giannis at the top. They're up by 10. Giannis guarded by Turner. He dribbles. Oh, nasty spin move and finish, man. Absolute R1 turbo boost on the PlayStation controller there for Giannis. 8:50 left to go. Indiana with the ball. And they lost control of it again. Lamb gets it. Just lost the handle of it. Pass up ahead of the pack. Layup. That's good for 2 by Bryn Forbes for the Bucks here. And the Pacers need to take a timeout. This is getting way too out of hands. Indiana needs to take a timeout, and they do. So that's exactly what they do. Back-to-back turnovers that this cost them. 8:34 left to go. Indiana down to 5 timeouts. Bucks with 6 as we're going to go to the timeout. Virginia Tech and Pitt tied up. Wow, what a game there. 31 at halftime right now. Yes, I still plan on covering college hoops tomorrow. So it's going to be Iowa, Ohio State for tomorrow that I plan on covering. And actually, I haven't covered Stanford so far this season. So even though they're playing against Cal at the bottom of the conference, Vaughn's going to be happy about that one for tomorrow. So I plan on covering the game after that one with Stanford versus Cal. So I've yet to see Stanford in action this season. So it'll be cool to cover Stanford. Hopefully Cal's able to make it a close game too. So right now we're just on a timeout here. Quick scoreboard update for the NBA. Sixers lead the Hornets 39-25. And then the Mavs up against the Hawks 11-4 right now. Yeah, that's going to be an incredible game. The first one, Iowa against Ohio State. I'm going to take Iowa for that one tomorrow. So Iowa's number 8. Ohio State's number 7. I just think that Ohio State at number 7 is way too high. So it's just way, way too high. So right now for college hoops, scoreboard update here. East Carolina leading Houston 71-62. Houston only has 3.5 minutes remaining to make a comeback. They trail by 9. Florida leads South Carolina 53-47. Alabama up against LSU 36-28. Yeah, that's a mismatch of a matchup, I feel like. Alabama with a really good offense, quite a balanced defense, even though they're out for without Jordan Bruner for a couple weeks. Big loss there, since that's their starting center for the team. And that's a good matchup for Alabama, because LSU has struggled all season long defensively. So LSU trailing by 6, trying to avoid getting swept by Alabama. Alabama torched them a couple weeks ago with over 20 made 3-point shots. At halftime, Pitt and Virginia Tech all even at 31. Missouri up against Kentucky 37-27. And Providence in a huge game taking on Seton Hall 25-22. Providence leading at halftime up against Seton Hall. VCU by 1 over URI, 29-28. Yeah, Stanford lost to USC yesterday. Yeah, Stanford's lost 2 in a row. So Stanford's another one of those teams in the bubble. There's so many teams right now that's on the bubble for college. It's insane. St. John's taking on Villanova. I'll keep you guys posted with that one for a little bit probably because it tips off at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I'll probably keep you guys posted with the early stages of that one. But that's a huge game for tonight between Villanova and St. John's. St. John's has come out of nowhere. They have won 4 straight games. I watched a couple minutes of that before I went to bed. I fell asleep actually, pro gamer, because I covered a college basketball game. I fell asleep with about 6 minutes remaining between the Celtics and Golden State. Yeah, it's rough for Oubre this season, man. I've got him on my fantasy basketball team, and I'm just holding him for now, just hoping that he can do something for Oubre. 44-30, we get back into action. 8:25 left to go. Pacers have it at the right wing perimeter. Turner will take a 3 and he hits it. Big triple right there. Goes down by Miles Turner with 8:15 remaining. Bucks ball. Giannis moves over to the left wing. The cut here for Bryn Forbes. Takes the 3, got it. Bucks just able to hit the 3s. Pacers haven't. That's been the difference. Bucks 9 for 19 from the outside. Pacers just 5 for 14. Pacers have it. 7:50 left to go. McConnell at the top. Moves it over back into the hands here at the left wing of Aaron Holiday. Holiday will drive inside with the right hand. 2-eye off the glass. Couldn't get it. It gets rebounded over to Milwaukee. Milwaukee going to have this ball underneath by Giannis. Count the bucket and the foul. He's going to go to the line, shoot 1. This game's getting out of hand. So 1 free throw coming up by Giannis here. Yeah, I fell asleep quick. So yeah, it was like 11 minutes when my stream ended. And I was breaking down all my streaming equipment after I ended this one, putting it away. And yeah, I stayed up to watch like by the time I jumped in bed, I watched only 2 or 3 minutes or so to the 6-minute mark. I think it went on like a timeout break or something like that. It was like 12:05 in the morning, and that's where I shut it off. Yeah, it's too bad for Oubre. I'm just gonna hold him for right now, and hopefully he'll be able to do something. He's owned by over 80% of fantasy owners. So I guess me and a bunch of other fantasy owners are just waiting, hopefully, for him to just break out this season. Could come in the second portion of the schedule. We'll see, though. Pacers drive inside. That's good for 2 with a bucket. Still down by 15. 7:15 left to go. Bucks have the basketball. Bounce pass towards the cut by Giannis. It went into the hands, though, of Holiday. Holiday passes back outside. 3-point shot goes off the mark. No good. Missed by Bryn Forbes. Rebound Pacers. Indiana has it the left wing. Sabonis wide open. Moves it to McDermott, though. Left corner 3. Missed it off the mark. Ball tipped. Gets deflected, and the Bucks going to get the rebounds as Sabonis picks up a foul. Chris Middleton picked up the basketball and dribbled towards half court. So, personal foul picked up by Sabonis here. Clock will stop with 6:54. That's Sabonis' second personal as well. Bucks basketball. Giannis has it top of the key, guarded by Brogdon. Able to get around him, moves it out to the right baseline. Into the hands of Middleton. Shot fake of the right elbow, puts it up right there. Able to get around a defender, and that's good for 2. Bucks by 17. 6:30 left to go before half. Pacers ball. At the left elbow, Sabonis. He takes the open jumper. No good over Brook Lopez. A rebound back to the Bucks. Yeah, Pacers just not attacking in this game so far, and that's everything that the Bucks have been doing. Watch out, Giannis drives inside. That'll be another foul picked up, this time by Indiana. Charged to Sabonis, his third personal. Giannis with another drive with a monster spin move. So 2 free throws coming up here at the line. One thing here that Raptors surprised about is new dog Roxy, how she handles the cold weather. That's great. So Gutter at the shelter came all the way from Louisiana out of Baton Rouge. It's really hot down there, and up here he had so cold out in Buffalo, man. Only at the shelter for a few days. What an adjustment there. Hey, what's good, Bill? Welcome to stream, man. He's got Virginia tonight on the line, 6.5, and also taking Oklahoma State tonight. Best of luck there with those bets, man. Yeah, I think Oklahoma State, they should be able to have that revenge tonight over TCU. Oklahoma State should have had the last game against TCU, and TCU closed it out on a 9-zip run. Does NC State stand a chance against Virginia? I'm going to say no there. North Carolina State, their leading scorer got injured, so I'd be shocked if Virginia loses that game, and they can't bounce back for Virginia. I think they're going to bounce back tonight. Missed 3-point shot by the Pacers. Bucks will float it up. They missed down when Miles Turner comes out with a defensive board. Pacers have the ball. Puts it past half court here. Sabonis dribbles at the free throw circle. Back outside over to Brogdon. Open three. He takes it, misses it. Cold night tonight from Malcolm Brogdon here. He's had the looks, just not able to put him down. He's got 5 points, 2 for 7 from the floor. Bucks now have it. They'll take the 3-point shot, and they hit it. They're just extending it right now for Milwaukee. Largest lead by 22. 5:25 left to go in the timeout taken here by the Pacers, down to 4 timeouts. How about St. John's? I'm going to take Villanova in that one tonight. So, St. John's is red hot on a 4-game winning streak, but yeah, the teams that they beat lately are teams that's just like collapsed. Marquette has completely collapsed, and they just came off a win on Sunday against Marquette. St. John's could possibly make it to the tournament, though. So we're going to go to a timeout. I just think that Villanova is going to show them who's king in the Big East for that game there. Wow. Yeah, so Oklahoma State at TCU. Yeah, right now the line's 4.5 Oklahoma State. TCU's been really struggling, especially defensively. And Oklahoma State's getting better and better, it seems like, each and every game. And yeah, they took on each other back in December, I think, with those two teams. And Oklahoma State's definitely going to look for revenge tonight in that game. Should be able to take that one. Georgetown Creighton. Interesting game here. That Creighton is a 14-point favorite. I honestly think Georgetown can make that close today. Georgetown has the chance to make it close against Creighton if Creighton shots can't fall. It basically determines what type of Creighton team shows up today. The team that can drill 3-point shots, or the team that's been showing up lately that misses a bunch of threes, that barely won against DePaul. But Georgetown, a 14-point underdog, taking on Creighton. And Creighton barely squeaked by DePaul on Saturday. So scoreboard updates we'll get to in just a moment. By the way, UMass got the W over Fordham, 60-54. So UMass improves to 6-4. East Carolina, with 1:30 remaining, leading Houston by 12, 80-68. And then Florida only up by 1 against South Carolina, 58-57. We'll keep you guys posted. Yep, I say it's only close because Providence did. Yeah, Providence lost to Georgetown, but Creighton's played a lot of teams close lately, and they just beat DePaul in a pretty close game. And DePaul's at the bottom of the conference. So let's see, our St. John's 4-game winning streak. Okay, so it was a comeback victory against UConn without James Bouknight. They had beat Utah Valley, which is a non-conference game. Then they won against DePaul. And then they beat Marquette, against a Marquette team that's totally collapsed here in the last month. So, St. John's, they're in a 4-game winning streak. They're red hot, but the problem is they're going to run right into a Villanova team that's just king of the conference. That's my prediction today. I'd be shocked if St. John's gets the victory in that one tonight. The game is at St. John's. St. John's has got a really tough schedule coming up here to close out the season. They got 2 games against Villanova, 1 game against Seton Hall, 2 games against Providence, 1 against Xavier as well. So they got really tough schedule coming up by St. John's. Yeah, Cade Cunningham took control of Arkansas the other day. Cunningham is back. As we get right back into this one. Yeah, I want to do a mock draft sometime. Probably after the tournament is over. Once they get to like the second part of the schedule for the NBA and we see the tournament, I'll probably do one after the tournament. Pacers dish it underneath. That's good for 2 with 5 minutes left to go as they throw it down. Yeah, this Bucks game complete opposite when I last caught them on Friday against the Pelicans. Milwaukee gonna take the 3. They hit it. Everything has been falling lately here for the Bucks. Pacers have it, 4:45 remaining. Indiana at the right elbow. Sabonis backs his way on Brook Lopez. Sabonis moves it back outside. McConnell, no good off the mark. Missed the 3, rolled around the rim and out. A rebound Bucks. Milwaukee looks to extend it even more. Giannis at the top, moves it over to the left wing. Open 3. Bryn Forbes missed it. A rebound Sabonis for the Pacers. 4:25 left to go. Pacers struggling today. 39% shooting from the floor. Sabonis on Lopez, as he'll take the jumper, got blocked right there by Brook Lopez, and it's going to go right back over to Milwaukee. Milwaukee passes left corner, jumps the route, intercepts it here from McConnell. Back outside over to Brogdon, wide open 3, got it. Yeah, that's the look right there that Malcolm Brogdon was able to make that time. Said a couple times today, though. He was open, hasn't been able to hit the 3. So Brogdon, 2 for 4 from the perimeter. He's got 8 points. Pass underneath. Bucks have it on the ground with a basketball. Brook Lopez able to get up, though. He floats one up, looking for the fall, couldn't get it. Rebound goes back to the Pacers. 3:40 left to go. Brogdon drives. Inside, left hand before that, though. Contact. And a whistle will fall before the shot was attempted here. Clock will stop with 3:43. Oof. Yeah, I cannot believe that Houston's going to lose. Unreal. Upsets all over the map. Out of all the games tonight here, Houston trailing by 9 with 45 seconds left to go, 82-73. They gave up 82 points for Houston, which is, I think they're like a top 20 defense this season. Pacers good for 2 with a layup. It's going to be Bucks basketball, 3:20 left to go. Hey, what's good, Armando? Welcome to the stream once again, man. Hope all is going well. Things going pretty well here. Pacers pick up a personal foul, so it's going to send the Bucks to the free throw line. Coming up, Chris Middleton shooting 2. First one's good. Bucks will have it back once again. No good off the mark. Rebound Pacers. Let's see some G League signings today. Jordan Poole, Nico Mannion into the G League for Golden State, it looks like. Thanks so much for the update there, man. As Pacers floated up, no good off the mark by Brogdon, missed the layup. Rebound Bucks now, with under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Holiday's shot gets blocked. Giannis going to get the basketball, though. As he stepped out of bounds. The ref's going to blow the whistle here, say Giannis stepped out of bounds. Hey, no problem, Vaughn. I'll see you about in like a half an hour or so. So under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Pacers have it. Sabonis top of the key. Hands it off now to Brogdon. Brogdon bounce past Sabonis. Open around the perimeter. Instead going to take it. Spin move into lane. Nice move. Finishes for 2. Hupping in off the backboard. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a look at that score at halftime there for Braden's fantasy numbers. I heard over like 500 points you got right now as Giannis turns it over. He was stripped of the basketball on the key. Here goes the Pacers. Still down by a bunch, though. They move it over to Brogdon at the left corner. Brogdon left baseline dribble. Bounce pass off the cut. Moves it back over to Sabonis. Wide open left corner 3. Hits it. That's a big bucket for the Pacers here. Still down by 14, though. Do I think James Wiseman is going to go to the G League? No. He's going to stay up at Golden State. He's been starting this season for Golden State, so he's going to stay up there for the Warriors. Milwaukee bounce pass around the perimeter, left corner to the left wing. 3 ball, missed off the mark, no good. And rebound goes right back over to the Pacers. Indiana has in the key mid-range. No good off the side of the rim, rebound Bucks. Milton has it. What's good, Goofy? Middleton drives, missed the layup, no good, off the mark. Rebound Pacers. Pacers with a minute and a half left to go before halftime. McConnell moves it out right baseline. Pacers pass it. Ball deflected. It's going to get stolen away there by the Bucks, though, at the baseline underneath. Here goes Milwaukee now with it. Drives inside. Good for two with a layup by Drew Holiday. 63-47. Minute 15 left to go before halftime. Man, what an upset. East Carolina over number 5 ranked Houston, 82-73. Just not their night today for Houston. Unbelievable. Giving up 82 points. Wow. Pacers underneath. Good for two. Count the bucket and the foul here for Indiana as they're going to go to the line, shoot one. It's going to be TJ McConnell. Wow, that's like uncharacteristic Houston. Turned over the ball way too much in the second half, followed by rush, desperate shot selection. Ouch. Yeah, they're not used to trailing in games, so that's something I'm definitely going to note for the tournament. Do I think James Wiseman could go to the Lakers in the future? I'm going to say no to that. He's locked on Golden State right now for a really long time. Free throw, no good at the line. 50 seconds left to go. Brook Lopez floats it up in the key. No good, off the mark. Rebound Pacers. Pacers have it on the 3-on-2. Brogdon bounce past McConnell. Back over to Brogdon. Puts it up. No good right there. Hit the rim short. Missed it. Off the layup and rebound Bucks. Bucks left baseline. Jumper. They take it. They sink it. Bryn Forbes in transition. That was a 3 at the left corner as well. Yeah, I'm going to take LaMelo right now for Rookie of the Year. Underneath, foul called. It's going to be by Brook Lopez here. Clock will stop guarding Sabonis. 24.6 remaining. Who's the best out of these three? Sixers, Bucks, or Nets? That's going to be tight for the playoffs. I'm trending more towards the Sixers right now until somebody figures out how to stop Joel Embiid. My preseason pick was actually the Bucks. I'm a Celtics fan myself, though, but in those three, I trend towards the Sixers right now. Even though the big three offensively for Brooklyn, it's going to be tough to stop, but the problems rely on their defense, though, for Brooklyn. That's the thing. First free throw good at the line by Sabonis for the Pacers, down by 16. Domantas Sabonis, 17 points, looking for 18 here at the charity stripe. 25 seconds left to go before halftime, and he hits it. If you guys are new to the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys for stopping them by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. 18 seconds remaining. Bucks have it. They're going to take it past half court. They slow it down for the final shot here before halftime. Milwaukee moves it over to Middleton. Middleton floats it up right baseline. No good, off the mark, and there's still a lot of time on the clock, though. 7.6 left to go. They could have just released that as the shot clock was winding down, but they got a foul call anyway. So Chris Middleton will go to line shoot too. Yeah, right now Celtics number 4, right ahead of the Pacers, behind the Bucks. Do I think LaMelo can go to the Lakers or the Warriors? I think he's going to be locked in for Charlotte for quite a long time as well. Maybe down the road, though. He might even... Well, it all depends on the progression of Lonzo, if he's still in the NBA or so. Because I was going to say, maybe someday Lonzo and LaMelo will meet up and play together. But that's if Lonzo is able to stay in the NBA, because it looks like he's gonna get traded potentially. There's a lot of rumors out there. 68-51, Pacers will get the basketball back as Middleton hit both of his free throws. Brogdon floats it up, half-court shot at the horn, missed it off the mark, and we go into halftime in this one. And the Bucks up by 17. That's the big difference today between shot making in this game so far. Milwaukee fire from the perimeter, whereas the Pacers have struggled in that first half. Milwaukee has hit already 12 3-point shots. The Pacers in that first half, 7 for 21 from the outside. As we're going to be at halftime here. Hey, thanks so much, Raptor, for stopping them by, and enjoy the rest of your night, man. Yeah, LiAngelo, he just got waived. He didn't even make it into the NBA or the G League, so he got He got waived in the preseason. Okay, so right now on the timeout, quick scoreboard update for the NBA. Sixers, no problem tonight against the Hornets, 64-42 the score. And then the Mavs up against the Hawks, 26-22. And that's starting out the second quarter between those two teams. As for college basketball, the upset of the season happened tonight. East Carolina, with a record of 1-6 in the American, has won against number 5 ranked Houston, 82-73. Houston gave up 82 points against East Carolina. Florida in a tie game. 4 minutes left to go against South Carolina, 65-65. Oh, yeah, that's right. So definitely got to check that fantasy basketball update right here. $541 to 182 right now. Braden leads the 1-5 team, which the only win for that 1-5 team was against me. So I've got a record in the fantasy basketball league of 4-2, and I lost to the 1-5 team because that was the first week, and I had like a bunch of players that were in postponed games or either injured to start out the season, and I lost that game. Ouch, they have -3 today. Oof. That's rough. Alabama leading LSU 41-32 for college hoops. Virginia Tech has taken the lead over Pitt, 43-39 to score in that one, with 13.5 remaining. Missouri leading Kentucky 40-29. St. Louis losing against LaSalle 41-37. I was talking about yesterday about St. Louis, if they're even going to reach the required games to be in the bracket for St. Louis. But LaSalle beating St. Louis 41-37. Providence losing now against Seton Hall 31-27. And then URI beating VCU 38-31. Other college basketball games tonight. Memphis up 11-4 over UCF. And Wichita State leading Tulane right from the start 12-3. Hey, what's good, Raven? Welcome to the stream. No problem. Hopefully soon there, Roger. Maybe on the weekend. Only time will tell, I guess. Yeah, that was a tough loss for me first week there. I had a bunch of players in postponed games that week. Because that was the week that Oklahoma City got postponed for the opener. Do I think Golden State can make it to the second round of the playoffs or to the semifinals? Potentially there. I think they're going to be a back half NBA playoff team most likely. Probably around like a 7 or an 8, if I had to predict. They'd have to pull off a big upset if they do so. But hey, welcome back, Landon here. So back to single digits. Looks like Kentucky trailing by 8 against Missouri, 40-32 right now. Yeah, so right now we're just at halftime between these two teams currently. Vaughn's got a lot of players injured. Yeah, I've got a lot of players with a day-to-day injury designation now. I'm going to take a look at my lineup and see what's really going on there. Because I had a couple late players pop up for like day-to-day. Yeah, one of my players won't play today. So I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and he won't play today. One of my players just got a -1 with Darius Garland. So Nice start right there with a -1. My players are really struggling right now. It looks like I only got 2 in action. When am I going to have another fantasy league? Probably going to be fantasy football for next season, most likely. Wow, South Carolina beating Florida 67-65. This crazy upsets of college basketball continues. LaSalle beating St. Louis. Yeah, that's too bad. It doesn't look like St. Louis is going to make the tournament now unless... them going on over a month-long pause, that has just not helped out St. Louis at all. It's too bad. It's really unfortunate. This was a team that looked like they were steamrolling through their non-conference, and once they got into conference play, they were just a victim here of just missing games. It's too bad. John Wall not playing tonight. Ouch. Yeah, I got quite a bit of players. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not playing tonight. Damian Lillard, he's questionable for tomorrow for my game. Fantasy baseball. Yeah, I played that once with a group of my friends, and we actually started fantasy baseball like midway through the season. It was I wasn't like a big fan of fantasy baseball. They had like you had to start your like starting pitchers and stuff. There was like a pitching limit. Like you could only have like a limit of 10 starting pitchers per week. Yeah, it wasn't anything like close to what fantasy football, fantasy basketball is. Wow, Kentucky making it a close game there. Landon puts out timeout. Missouri. It's a 5-point game. Missouri 40-35. Yeah, Providence is struggling as we welcome back Vegas onto the chat here right now. Providence is disappointing, man. They have blown a halftime lead to get outscored against Seton Hall 12-2. So Seton Hall leading in the second half 12-2 over Providence. Scored there 34-27 Seton Hall. On the other hand, Rhode Island's looking really good. 43-34 over VCU. And this is a VCU team that was on the bubble. So that's huge for URI if they're able to get the sweep tonight over VCU. We got a lot of games, potential upsets right now for college hoops. Pittsburgh, Virginia Tech, tight game. Virginia Tech up by 2, 45-43. Florida losing at home against South Carolina, 69-66. 2 minutes left to go. Already Houston lost. Oh yeah, that'll be phenomenal there if Dame teamed up with Curry. That would just take it to a whole new level, the Splash Brothers. But Dame's hometown out in Oakland, if he played for the Warriors, I agree there, Armando. That would be a crazy team. Yeah, I picked up Gary Trent Jr. off the waiver wire for fantasy basketball. He knocked down like 7 3-point shots yesterday. He broke out in the bubble big time. All he did was just make 3-point shots. Because I remember that game against the Celtics where that was his first game that he broke out in the bubble back in, I think it was like August 1st, where he had that huge game from 3. Pittsburgh is taking the lead against Virginia Tech, 47-45. By the way, Alabama's looking good right now, 47-34, up against LSU. And not looking good for Florida, approaching 1 minute left to go. South Carolina leads it, 71-66. Oh boy. Yeah, Vegas was going to get Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, I was like, cause I had Seth Curry on my team. And I dropped him to pick up another 3-point specialist because I start out the season with Duncan Robinson because I've tried to figure out like that 3-point specialist that would help out my team or so and just throw him in on the fly. And that was a great matchup yesterday. They got Washington yesterday in that game, and yeah, Blazers were just hitting threes all over the place against Washington. Oh, no. LaMarcus Aldridge not playing for Vaughn tonight. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, my team's down a couple players. Yeah, the big thing for fantasy basketball is being aggressive on the waiver wire. So you don't want to drop the wrong player, that's the thing. But you want to be aggressive on the waiver wire where you're picking up the correct players. That game's in the SEC network. I almost switched it over to ESPN, but I don't have it on my Sling package here. ESPN 2's got Missouri, Kentucky. And Missouri leads it by 5, 40-35, but Kentucky's got the basketball. I just turned it over here to Kentucky, Missouri. Just want to see how Kentucky's responding in this game right here. This, as in terms of class, this is a misfit of a type of matchup for Kentucky, because this is basically Kentucky's youth with a bunch of freshmen going up against one of the most upperclassmen rosters in all college basketball this season with Missouri. They have a ton of seniors and also juniors in the lineup for Missouri, and Kentucky right now is hanging in there, only down by 5. These are two really tremendous defensive teams. Both of them's had a lot of trouble shooting this season. But Missouri put up over 100 against TCU. Do I think the Warriors can build another super team again? I think potentially they possibly could. Because it all determines how Clay gets back after his injury. If he's able to come back to his form. And they'll have Curry. And they'll be able to build around the future of James Wiseman too. So if they can swing in like another key player in there, that would be massive for Golden State for what they can accomplish in the future, possibly make another run. Wow, Providence has come back 34-33. Seton Hall has choked a 7-point lead to now a 1-point lead as Providence trails by 1 against Seton Hall. By the way, Rhode Island up against VCU 45-39. We'll keep you guys posted with games throughout tonight here. That's a big game because VCU is right on the bubble, and these Atlantic 10 teams, they're blowing up themselves right now. St. Louis is losing against LaSalle 48-46. There's probably going to be one bid from the Atlantic 10. Actually, there'll be 2 bids. Somebody will steal a bid. So the one auto bid's going to be or the one bid guaranteed right now for the Atlantic 10. If they keep it up, that's going to be St. Bonaventure. For some reason, Rhode Island only likes to play hard against teams that's better than them. VCU with a record of 12-4. Rhode Island's doesn't play hard against teams that have a worse record than them. They have disappointing losses on their schedule. That it's going to be up to who gets the auto bid in the conference for the A10. That's the thing. St. Bonaventure, they look like they're going to be in the running for an at-large. Right now, St. Bonaventure, I think, is only 9-1. But I think somebody has potential there to win the Atlantic 10. And beat St. Bonaventure in the championship game. Whether it's St. Louis, whether it's another team, UMass, Rhode Island. If UMass or Rhode Island wins that conference, the conference tournament, then they're going to be like a 13 seed in March Madness. VCU trailing against URI. That's why I'm saying that right now. But there's still a lot of time remaining if VCU is able to complete a comeback. Do I think Isaiah Thomas could go to Golden State? I think potentially that could happen there because Golden State does need help with their bench, and he would be an impactful player for Isaiah Thomas. He hasn't been the same since he played for the Celtics, but he still does. He still can contribute in the ways there. Yeah, I might lose to a winless team this week, Vaughn puts out. Yeah, only time will tell. We're going to have to get all the way through the week to Sunday as we start off the third quarter right now. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by here on Behind the Arc Basketball tonight. Here we go to the third quarter. Pacers go left to right. Sabonis floats it up, no good. Off the mark, it got blocked, but Brogdon able to get the basketball here for the Pacers. Pacers now dribble right baseline. Brogdon, jumper, no good off the mark, rattled out, rebound Bucks. Milwaukee now with the basketball, 11:30 left to go in the third. Milwaukee dishes underneath, ball behind Giannis. It gets stolen away by Brogdon. Here goes Brogdon as he takes up the court, passes off to the cut here. Turner feeds it inside over to Sabonis as there's contact, no foul there, but Sabonis puts it up and then off the glass, good for 2. The first bucket there of the second half awarded to the Pacers. Bucks have it. Milwaukee at the top of the key. Giannis throws it away. Chris Middleton could not even believe that. What in the world just happened there? Giannis throws it like 10 feet behind Chris Middleton. The ball goes out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers in the first minute here of the third quarter for the Bucks. Indiana's still down by 15. Jumper cuts it to 13 there at the free throw circle, Jay. 10:50 left to go. Middleton with the basketball. The left wing, top of the key. Yeah, for some reason, URI is VCU's number this season. Rhode Island already beat VCU around a month ago. Runner, good for 2 by DiVincenzo as he hits it. South Carolina about to beat Florida, 71-66, 29 seconds left to go there. Pacers, jumper. No good off the mark, top of the free throw circle, rebound Bucks. Milwaukee now with the basketball. Middleton takes the 3 off the mark, rebound Turner for the Pacers. Turner going to put the ball into the hands of Brogdon. Brogdon takes it back half court. If you guys are new to the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by here tonight and behind here at basketball. Brogdon over to Sabonis. He puts up the jumper. That's good for 2 in the key. 13-point game, approaching 10 left to go. Milwaukee now with the ball. They'll take it back half court, moves it over to the left wing perimeter, Middleton. Middleton back out to the left corner, DiVincenzo takes the 3, splash, hits it. 73-57. Hey, what's good, Mr. Doman? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Florida's going to lose this game against South Carolina. Snake Durant, welcome back on board. I won't be doing the Celtics game tonight, but on when they take on the Clippers, I since that's a non-work night, I'm going to cover the game against the Clippers on Friday. So not tonight. I actually don't have the channel for the game against Sacramento tonight. Right corner jumper, missed it off the mark. Pass ahead of the pack here. Pacers going to pick up the foul right behind Giannis. Is picked up by Jeremy Lamb. Clock will stop with 9:24. Wow, yeah, Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh going back and forth. And, yeah, Pitt's up 55-53. Seems like Virginia Tech always gets, like, a big win against another top 25 team, and then against the team on the bubble, especially a road game. That's where they've had their struggles. Hey, what's good, Slashing Take? Welcome on the stream here. Do I think the Packers might trade Jordan Love? I think they'll probably keep him for Jordan Love. Hey, what's good, Aaron? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, really late game. Celtics against the Clippers on Friday here. Yeah, I heard about that. It happened yesterday. They had the plans out. So EA Sports making finally back with college football games. Late Friday night stream. Not so much for Vondo because he's out on the West Coast. For the East Coast, really late game there. Do I think Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin could go to the Warriors or the Lakers? I'd say potentially more for Golden State than the Lakers. But possibly there, because the Pistons are in a gigantic rebuild. They're probably going to move away because both of them are up there now. They're going to move away eventually. So first free throw missed it off the mark by Milwaukee. It's going to be a second free throw coming up by the Bucks. Jeremy Lamb picked up the foul behind Giannis. If you guys are new in the stream here, I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA, college hoops games. Spike the thumbs up if you guys enjoy the stream. Hit that subscribe or ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified about future play-by-play. Second free throw good at the line there by Milwaukee. They extend it 17-point lead here for the Bucks. 9:24 left to go. Oh boy. Braden's about to be up by 400 there in this fantasy basketball matchup. The Bucks passing inside underneath off the cut. That's good for 2 by Brook Lopez. Throws it down. But I want Giannis in exchange for Jason Tatum. I would say no there. I'm not giving up Jason Tatum for anybody right now. Jason Tatum is one of my favorite players. Jumper, that's good for 2. $8:50 left to go in the third. Giannis with the ball. As he dribbles, drives inside on Turner. Turner going to come up with a block. Here goes the Pacers back with it. Indiana now with the ball. Brogdon at the right wing, guarded by Holiday. Dribbles towards the right corner perimeter. Brogdon gives it over to Sabonis. Sabonis back out with 12 on the shot clock. Sabonis at the right elbow, guarded by Brook Lopez. Backs his way inside. Sabonis turnaround mid-range. Gets the fall for 2. Yeah, Houston got upset tonight in college hoops. Unbelievable. The upset of the year as East Carolina won Houston, number 5 ranked team in the nation, 82-73. Bucks just took the jumper, no good. Air ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pacers basketball. Brogdon at the top. Sabonis sets the pick. Brogdon dribbles. Bounce pass over to Sabonis back in the key. And he lost control of it. Got ripped away here off the Bucks by the steal. Giannis pass up ahead of the pack over to Chris Middleton. He throws it down with a 2-handed jam. 17-point lead once again for Milwaukee. 7:50 left to go. Chris Middleton now with 10. Pacers have it top of the key. Sabonis over to Lamb. Lamb dribbles. Free throw circle jumper. And no good. Got blocked from the side there by the Bucks. Here goes Milwaukee back with it. Bucks have it with Middleton. Middleton dishes out to the top of the key. Now they drive inside. Up and in off the backboard. Good for 2 by Holiday. Extending it to a 19-point lead. Hey, what's good, Alan? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Florida lost today. Crazy games for college hoops going down today. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all is well, brother. So we're going to go on a timeout right now. Milwaukee's controlled this one straight from the start. They've been up by double digits for quite a long time right now. All right, so into the third quarter in this one. 19-point Bucks lead here in this timeout. 7:33 left to go in the third quarter in this game. Leading the way for the Bucks tonight, Giannis with 15 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. 13 points by DiVincenzo, 10 by Middleton, along with 5 rebounds as well. Off the bench, Bryn Forbes with 11 points for Milwaukee. Leading scorer for the Pacers, Sabonis having a great game, 24 points, 8 rebounds by Domantas Sabonis. Malcolm Brogdon with 12 tonight. As for other NBA scores, they look like this. Sixers having no problems tonight against the Hornets. Joel Embiid, 20 points. Philadelphia leads it 72-55. Tight game between the Hawks and the Mavs, 52-48. Atlanta leading by 4 over Dallas. Clippers up by 10 against the Cavs, 33-23. 25-25, Heat and Wizards all tied up. Bucks up against Chicago here, 34-15. And then the Thunder lead the Rockets 29-25. Yeah, Pitt's running away right now against Virginia Tech. College basketball scoreboard update. It looks like this currently. Pittsburgh up against Virginia Tech by 8, 63-55. Alabama cruising right now over LSU, 61-43. Missouri in a tight one over Kentucky by 4, 49-45 Missouri. And then LaSalle up against St. Louis, 56-54. LaSalle by 2 over the Billikens. Seton Hall with an 11-point lead over Providence. As this is a major game for the bubble here. Providence just crushing their chances. 46-35, Seton Hall by 11. 8 minutes left to go. Rhode Island beating VCU 50-47. VCU has come back to trail by 3 points in that one. And then Wichita State up against Tulane, 21-15. Memphis trying to make a late surge for the bubble here, 24-10 lead UCF. Yeah, big ouch for Providence there. If they lose that game, they got 8 minutes remaining to come back. They're done. David Duke struggling again for Providence in this one. 2 for 7, only got himself 6 points for David Duke. It's too bad. It's so sad. They have 0 depth this season for Providence. It's a shame. Their point guard Jared Bynum, he hasn't played for like over a month now since that game against Creighton. Actually, Actually, it's been less than a month. It feels like way over a month, though. It's actually been less than a month. Oh, yeah, the classic Pistons back in the day. Do I think Kawhi could go to the Knicks? I'll say no there for that one. All right, so we get back to action here. 80-61 the score. It's going to be Pacers basketball, so they trail by 19. Indiana has it, the left elbow. Sabonis backs his way on Brook Lopez. Inside the key, Sabonis, turnaround jumper, no good, rattled out, rebound back to the Bucks. Giannis now with the basketball, takes it back to half court. The Bucks are 5 for 7 from the floor in this third quarter, 5 for 12 by the Pacers. 3-point shot, that one's good by Brook Lopez. Wide open to the right wing, drilled it. Pacers by Bucks by 22 over the Pacers here. So Bucks just hit that one with Brook Lopez. Pacers missed the 3. Bucks get the rebound with Giannis. Milwaukee has it. 6:50 left to go. Giannis drives and puts it at 24. Lays it up and in for 2 more by Giannis. No answers here for the Pacers in this one. Giannis is too good. Almost at a triple-double. 17, 11, and 9 right now for Giannis. Pacers floated up, no good. Sabonis missed another one off the mark. Rebound Bucks. 6.5 left to go in the third here. Milwaukee ball. Augustine, left corner, moves it over to the left wing. Open 3, got it. DiVincenzo hits it down. This game is getting out of control. 6:26 left to go. Pacers going to take a timeout. Ouch. Holy smokes, the Bucks go on a major run. Alright, so we go right back in the timeout here. 88-61 the score. I hear you, man, Goody. I feel you, bro. That same thing with Providence this year. They're 8 minutes away from going 500. Had a nice 9-9 against another 9-8 teams. Against another 9-8 team with Seton Hall, they're losing. All these upsets tonight. LaSalle beating St. Louis 59-54 in college hoops. Florida has lost over South Carolina 72-66. Xavier Johnson, what a game. 28 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Wow. Pittsburgh now, wow. They've gone on a roll here. Holy smokes. Pittsburgh winning. Virginia Tech 69-55 now. Man. These last 5 minutes, Virginia Tech hasn't been able to close out. That's where their opponents on the road, especially bubble teams, have gone on a gigantic run. Alabama crushing LSU 66-49. And Rhode Island and VCU in a 1-point game, 50-49. Yeah, Wofford up by 6 now against VMI, 70-64. Wofford's only got 5 losses this season. Yeah, not winning that Pacers spread. Unfortunate that it just came out so flat tonight in this game. I wanted this one to be a good game. Unfortunate it hasn't been that way tonight. Bucks just way too good. Pacers just haven't missed their shot. Yeah, anything's definitely possible when it comes down to the NBA. Pittsburgh makes it 70-55 over Virginia Tech. Wow. Unbelievable. Every single night there's always upsets in college hoops. Watch Cal knock off Stanford tomorrow. Yeah, just upset city all over the place. Imagine if St. John's beats Villanova tonight. Oh, man. Yeah, they're just cold from the floor. Really cold in this game for the Pacers. 7 for 25. And the Bucks have one of the top 3-point shooting teams this season. They've drilled down 15 3-point shots, and the Pacers defense just wasn't able to keep them in this game to defend the perimeter. There's been so many wide open threes that the Bucks have hit. They're 15 for 30. So the Bucks haven't been slowed down at all in this game. Shooting at over 52% from the floor, whereas the Pacers have struggled at only 40% right now for the Pacers. By the way, Sixers lead the Hornets 80-72. Hawks up at halftime against the Mavs 56-53. And then the Clippers up against the Cavs 38-27. Heat over the Wizards now 32-29. Knicks up against the Bulls 39-27. Thunder lead the Rockets 36-27. So we get right back to action here. 6:15 left to go. Sabonis backs his way inside. Good for two by the Pacers as we are back from a timeout. Sabonis is the only one basically carrying his team tonight here. He's got 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. 6 minutes left to go. Bucks basketball. Middleton at the left wing. He dribbles now inside, gets behind Brogdon. Missed the layup though, no good. Rebound Indiana. Pacers have it under 6 minutes left to go before the end of the third. Brogdon at the top, moves it over to McConnell, moves it back outside to the top of the key. Sabonis takes the three and he drills it. Just keeps on producing here. 29 for Sabonis in this one. Yeah, I'd be sad there, Armando, if Kemba went to the Warriors. I think they can still get more out of Kemba for the Celtics. I'd like to see where it goes this season. I hope he can stay for longer. Yeah, I would take the Celtics there against Sacramento. I really hope that they can win that game against Sacramento. Kemba's out, though, tonight. 88-66 to score. Pass inside. Oh, my goodness. Monster tomahawk flush right there by Brook Lopez. Holy smokes. 90-66. 5 minutes left to go. It's going to be Indiana basketball. They pass over to the left corner. Open three, they missed it. They're just open in the corners. They can't drill anything, though, off the mark. McDermott missed it. Rebound, Giannis. Giannis with the basketball back out and around the perimeter. Spin move, Middleton. Middleton shot fake, puts it up right baseline. Good for two off the glass. Gets another one. This way out of hands. 4.5 left remaining here in the third. Pacers have it. Sabonis. Out to the left wing perimeter. He's looking to pass it someplace. He passes behind him over to Brogdon. Brogdon now dribbles, flings it back over to Sabonis. Sabonis now dribbles left baseline underneath. Dishes out to the right corner, though. Away from the fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover. Off the mark. Just to the right of Doug McDermott, out of bounds. Oh, how did I feel when Brad Wanamaker went to the Warriors? I wasn't, like, big into Brad Wanamaker because I was happy that the Celtics were able to get, like, more like, point guard bench help to, like more help with Jeff Teague coming in, like veteran help there. Whereas Brad Wanamaker, he wasn't really like an explosive backup point guard, so they got an upgrade there to Teague. Pacers gonna have the ball here, trailing by a bunch. Brogdon inside the key, bounce pass on top. And that ball is gonna get poked away, stolen away here by Jrue Holiday. Holiday one man to beat, lays it up and in for two. Off the points right there, off of turnovers. 94-66, 3:40 left to go in the third. McConnell at the right corner, dribbles now inside the key, floats it up underneath, and that's going to be good for two. Able to get a little bit of help right there by Sabonis off of the pass underneath from McConnell to Sabonis for two. 3:25 remaining, Bucks have it. Shot fake, Portis back outside to Augustine. Left baseline dribble, Augustine dishes underneath to Portis as he drives inside, lays it up and in for two more. That would be a straight up no Von. Unless he's declared out for the remainder of the season, that's the only way that you drop a player like Jokic. Jumper, good at the free throw circle by the Pacers. 26-point game. With another 3 left to go in the third quarter. Milwaukee has it. Spin move Giannis. Giannis drives inside and he gets contacted and fouled. Clock will stop with 2:50. Brook Lopez for Taco Fall. I would take that actually, because I love Taco as a player, but I just the thing is Brad doesn't play him enough there, but that would help out the Celtics definitely more as far as scoring, because Brook Lopez can score inside, he can shoot the three, whereas Taco it's too bad he doesn't play many minutes. First free throw, that one's good at the line. Probably more for a fairer trade would be Taco Fall to trade him with Bol Bol. That could be quite the trade there. I also like Bol Bol's upside. Even though there's some injury risk, I do like Bol Bol's upside, so I would take that. Second free throw by Giannis at the line, and he drills that one. 98-70. Giannis tonight leading the way for the Bucks. Their entire starting five in double figures. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound back over to the Bucks here. Yeah, that would not work for Milwaukee. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, so I was talking from a Celtics standpoint. But yeah, no way that would work for the Bucks. No way in the world. At the left corner, Augustine. Augustine gonna shoot the three. Off the mark, no good. Missed it. Rebound back to Indiana. Yeah, that's more to trade there, Bol for Taco instead of Brook Lopez. You're trading a vet for a second-year player. That would not. I would take that as a Celtics fan, but that would never happen. 2 minutes left to go. Bucks gonna get the rebound here. Open jumper, Portis off the mark, no good. They get the offensive rebounds. Bucks have it back around the perimeter. Unbelievable that VCU's winning that game right now. Yeah, Uri just can't score. Fats Russell's not playing today. Jumper good. At the right baseline, the Bucks with triple digits on the board. Complete destruction here tonight. And the Pacers just did not show up. They just can't hit their shots. Justin Holiday, three-point shot. Off the mark, missed it. Rebound back to Milwaukee. Minute 20 left to go. Milwaukee going to take it past half court. Back outside. They'll shoot the three, and the Bucks hit it. Adding more to their resume. This just a total beatdown tonight. Final minute before the end of the third. We still got a fourth quarter left to go, and the Bucks, number 2 scoring team in the NBA, already reached the 100-point mark, and they're going to get the steal as well. Bobby Portis with a steal. Puts the ball into the hands of Giannis. Passes underneath in transition. Connaughton missed it. Giannis gets the offensive rebound. Dishes back to the left corner. Portis, wide open, hits it. Oh, man, there's been so many open threes in this game. Milwaukee tonight, 17 for 34 from the perimeter. 40 seconds left to go in the third. Shot fake Indiana. They're going to hand it off. Indiana left baseline dribble. Got it to fall. That's good for 2. Doug McDermott with a layup. 35 seconds left to go as a timeout gets taken here on the court. Indiana down to 2. Yeah, they're playing on the back-to-back, and I thought this would be way more of a competitive game tonight. This did not turn out to be the way I visualized for this one at all. Yeah, where's the Bucks last played on Monday? Hey, what's good, Lucas? Welcome to the stream, man. No problem. You're back in here. No problem. You're late, bud. This channel's up here whenever you guys have a chance. Let's see. I'm gonna. Oop, third quarter's a little bit jumbled in here. There we go. So yeah, Armando is officially a Warriors fan again. Before he was a Lakers fan when LeBron and David went to LA, and used to be a Warriors fan 2019 after seeing the Warriors. This year, they have a chance, and besides, the Warriors are his hometown team. I got you there. So right now, scoreboard update. We're going to take a look at the NBA scores first, and then to the college basketball scores in just a moment. Sixers lead the Hornets 86-74. We'll take a look at the college scores when we head over to the fourth quarter, actually. So NBA scores here for a brief moment. Hawks lead the Mavs at halftime 56-53. Clippers up against the Cavs 39-35. A lot of close games tonight. 43-40. Heat lead the Wizards right now. Knicks up against the Bulls by 10, 45-35. And then the Thunder up against the Rockets 42-29. T-Wolves up against the Spurs 12-6. The blowout of the year. I would say Bucks against the Heat there from like a month ago. The blowout of the year. The game that the Bucks set the 3-point record. So we are back into action in this one. 20 seconds left to go. Jumper no good off the mark there, but the Bucks rebound back to the Pacers. 16 seconds remaining. Pacers going to take it past half court. 10 seconds left to go. Indiana moves it over to Brogdon. at the top of the key. Brogdon dribbles towards the left elbow. Brogdon jumper, takes it, and no good. Air ball. Rebound Connaughton, and the shot won't count. He releases a ridiculous one-handed shot that got hit the shot clock right there. Full court shot as we end the third quarter. Alright, so 3 quarters in the Bucks here in this one, folks. We'll move on to the fourth quarter after this timeout. I'm going to take the Bucks there. I'm not going to bet against Tom Brady, so I'll take the Bucks for the Super Bowl. Yeah, Jude Durham expected a one-sided game, but worse than this. Hey, what's good, Matisha? Welcome in the stream here. Yeah, it's been rough in this game for the Pacers defending the 3. A big struggle. Yeah, so Matisha puts out here. Big struggle this season for the Pacers. And yeah, the Bucks are one of the top 3-point shooting teams this season in the NBA. And once again, it's shown tonight here. 17 made 3-point shots by the Bucks. The Pacers have struggled to defend the 3 and also have struggled to hit the 3 tonight. Only 8 for 27. Goody has officially retired from being a Virginia Tech fan. Ouch. Yeah, just so many upsets. If you were a Houston Cougars fan, I bet you would have said that to yourself as well. Alright, so moving on to the fourth quarter here, folks, in just a moment. Yes, Bucks are at home for this one. Cavs just took the lead back against the Clippers, 41-39 to score. And then the Thunder up against the Rockets, 44-29. T-Wolves lead the Spurs 16-8. Yeah, Alabama's looking good tonight for college basketball. St. Louis is going to lose, by the way, against LaSalle. Ouch. Alabama looking good, 76-55. Up against LSU. Pittsburgh, final minute and 20 remaining. Lead Virginia Tech, 78-65. Missouri's only up by 5 against Kentucky, 65-60. LaSalle is looking good over St. Louis, 68-58. Providence is going to be done from the bracket. Terrible. They can't close out games. They don't deserve to be in the tournament. First round NIT game. Providence versus Kentucky. Book it. Kentucky is the 8 seed. Providence is the 1 in the first round of the NIT. Book it. Right now. Terrible. I'd rather take Rhode Island into the tournament, honestly. Rhode Island has the chance to pull off the upset over VCU tonight, 62-58 to sweep them. VCU with a record of 12-4. URI's interesting. They're just inconsistent. That's the thing. Wofford VMI in overtime. So, yeah, really good games out there for tonight. Looks like Goody has made his decision for the next team he's going to root for. Memphis leads UCF in College Hoops 30-23. Wichita State, no problems with Tulane right now, 31-19. Just disappointing all around for Providence. Wofford VMI tied up at 74, even going into halftime. Just terrible. They can't close out games. They're getting destroyed by Seton Hall, 60-43. It's atrocious. It's honestly atrocious. They don't deserve to be in the tournament. Even if they win out the remaining portion of their games for Providence, they don't deserve to be in the tournament. They'd have to win the Big East tournament title now to get there. So we're going to get back to action for this one. Fourth quarter has begun. 11:50 left to go in the fourth. Jumper from the perimeter. The Bucks just keep on adding as Milwaukee hits it down. 11:40 remaining. Pacers ball. Top of the key, T.J. McConnell. Dribbles towards the left baseline. Circles the rim underneath McConnell. Gonna float it up mid-range. Got it to fall. That's good for 2. Just trying to get through the final quarter of this one here. 11:20 remaining. If you guys are new on the stream, spike that thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. And cover play-by-play basketball here and behind our basketball. Portis missed the 3-point shot as Goody decides that he's going to be a Drake fan now. Undefeated. Started from the bottom and now 16-0. Only Drake, Baylor, and Gonzaga, the 3 undefeated teams remaining in college hoops. 11 minutes left to go here. Bucks now have the ball right back. They'll take the jumper by Augustine. Missed it off the mark. No good against Offensive rebound. Portis puts it up, and they're able to save it. Got blocked, able to get it back. Hey, what's good, L? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, this game an absolute blowout tonight. That's going to be underneath the hoop there. The Bucks get it for 2. 111-74. 10:30 left to go. Indiana drives inside. No good. Too strong off the glass. Missed the layup. That should have been an easy 2. Rebound Milwaukee. Bucks have it at the top of the key. Augustine. Bounce pass. Portis back out around the perimeter. 3 ball in the air, and they keep on adding. Number 3 for the Bucks. Torrey Craig coming off the bench sinks it. Yeah, Missouri might blow it against Kentucky tonight. 68-65. Missouri leading Kentucky. And Atlantic 10's just wrecking themselves. St. Louis has got a ton of rust. They don't even look close to being a tournament team. They might not even record an Atlantic 10 victory. And that says a lot. Since they've been on 2 pauses. Indiana dribbles to the basket here. Contacting the foul from behind here. Clock will stop with 9:42 remaining. Yeah, dude, Durham a fan of teams who they beat and who they should beat. He's looking at you. Houston and Florida. St. Louis. Oh, gosh. Tennessee, yep. Oh, man. It's too bad. West Virginia. They're one of those teams that's tough to tell what they do for West Virginia. They just don't show up for the final 12 minutes of their game. Indiana got the shot down low. That was good for 2 before that. They got contact and fouled underneath before that. And Indiana just hit the jumper down as well. So that's good. So 114-79. 9:30 left to go. I'm going to take the Bucks there in the Super Bowl. Free throw circle jumper. No good off the mark by Portis. Rebound back to Indiana. Giannis with 21, Portis with 18, DiVincenzo with 16, Bryn Forbes with 13 in this game. As Indiana goes inside, that's good for 2. So they basically got the reserves in the game right now. 114-81. I would say no there, Armando. So I don't think he's going to go to either the Warriors or the Lakers for Kyrie. Jumper off the mark by Milwaukee. Bucks going to pick it up as they get the rebound with the basketball now. Under 9 minutes left to go. Indiana drives inside. Off the glass, no good. Another easy miss layup. They just missed it there. Off the drive to the bucket by Justin Holiday. He went down as well underneath. Shot fake. Bryn Forbes floats up the runner. And it's good for 2 more. Yeah, Braden might be up by 500 before tomorrow for that game. 116-81. Final 8:30 remaining. Milwaukee going to come up with a steal around the corner here as Indiana turns it over. Bucks take it back half court. A whistle and a foul picked up. Charge to the Pacers. That's terrible. Seton Hall has won against Providence. Final score 60-43. That's an absolute crying shame. That's no NCAA tournament. Not even close. By the way, VCU has just come back and beaten URI 63-62. Oh man, big fat L's. And I expect nothing more from these 2 teams, honestly, this season. Just big fat L's all around. 8:15 remaining. Milwaukee with a jumper. Missed it off the side of the rim. Rebound Pacers. Yeah, it's okay. I think UMass has got a great chance to beat URI this weekend. I'll root for UMass the rest of the way this season. Floater, good for 2. 116-83. So, you know that I'll root for UMass, my home state, when they actually have a good team, and they're actually 6-4. They got more wins than losses, so something's working their way this season for UMass. Even though they beat Fordham today, only by 6 though. I bet you UMass will beat URI on Saturday. Especially knowing how URI's choked not 1, not 2, more than 5 games this season at least. URI's choked. 7:38 left to go. Perimeter shot from the corner. That's good by the Pacers. Hey, thanks so much, Roger, for stopping on by, man, and enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, sorry to hear that, and sending her my thoughts, there. Milwaukee drives inside, shot gets blocked. Pacers now with the basketball, as they will go inside for the layup. That's good for two. 116-88, 7:14 left to go on the clock in the fourth quarter. As there's going to be a timeout taken here on the floor. So we'll go to the timeout. Yeah, so I completely lost hope. So, yeah, the season's done. It's going to be no March Madness for any teams up in my region out in New England, besides if somebody gets an automatic qualifier. That's the only way to do it. That's just too bad. Yeah, better luck next season for a lot of these teams. Scoreboard updates right now as we're on the timeout. College hoops game, LaSalle leading St. Louis 74-67. Missouri up by 3 against Kentucky. Still under 4 minutes left to go, so a lot of time remaining. 68-65. Pittsburgh, final 37 seconds up against Virginia Tech by 12. 81-69. Alabama's won against LSU 78-60. Upsets all over the mark today. All over the place. Bubble teams do not like to be in the NCAA tournament, and Providence is done. They're eliminated. So they're out of tournament contention. And yeah, that's too bad. Memphis leading UCF at half, 30-23. Drake winning it all good, he puts out. Hey, that'll be one incredible matchup between Drake and Gonzaga. If we're able to see that. I would love to see that matchup. Either Drake versus Gonzaga or Drake versus Baylor. Actually, Drake versus Baylor would be like a three-point fest there, because Baylor's the number 1 three-point shooting team in college, and I think Drake's top 10 in three-point shooting. So that would be a three-ball type of fest there. Domantas Sabonis, 33 points for him for the Pacers, but their team is just well shy right now from Milwaukee in this one. Bucks here with 7 players now in double figures. Incredible game by the Bucks. 21 by Giannis, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. 18 points off the bench by Bobby Portis. He has been on a tear lately. In 17 minutes by Portis in this one. 15 by Bryn Forbes. NBA scoreboard update right now. Clippers lead the Cavs by 1, 48-47. Mavs up against the Hawks, 65-61. Heat by 6 over the Wizards, 56-50. And the Knicks up against the Bulls by 13. 63-50. Who'd I got? Baylor against Gonzaga? I'm going to take Gonzaga right now. So even though Baylor just keeps on beating teams and their schedule is just so tough, I really like Gonzaga's balance to their team. Baylor's just got a fire perimeter. Their backcourt's the deepest I've ever seen in like college basketball. If I lose to a winless team this week, you have to wear a mask on the stream. Oh yeah, that'll be funny. Yep, I'll make sure not to lose against a winless team. Based on my luck, though, maybe I will lose. Especially with my luck lately. Picking these games and my team's losing games. It seems like this season just has not been the year. Doesn't look like any of my team's gonna be in March Madness. So we're back to action here. Bucks will take the 3. They sink it at the top of the key. They just keep on adding shots tonight. 119-88. Hey, welcome in, Anthony. Welcome to the stream here. Yes, I plan on doing Ohio State, Iowa. That should be an incredible game tomorrow, 7 o'clock ESPN, so I plan on doing that one. Conrad, welcome to the stream here. Hope all is well, man. 6:40 left to go. Indiana just took the 3. They hit it. Bucks got stripped of the basketball around the perimeter. Pacers dribble up the court here as the clock will stop with 6:33. And the timeout taken on the court. Giannis is on the bench right now, out with his camera. Oh man, what a shot there. Giannis just chilling on the bench right now with his camera right there courtside. What is that? That's a cannon. Oh. Man. Giannis just taking pics right now courtside with a cannon. First free throw good by the Pacers at the line. 119-92. Second free throw, Pacers got it. 6.5 left to go. Justin Holiday now with 15 for Indiana. Giannis's brother Thanasis in there right now. Is Milwaukee going to take the jumper? They missed it off the mark. No good. Rebounds back over to the Pacers. 6:10 remaining. Pacers having another stoppage in time here. Yeah, usually lately I've been covering close games, but this one has been far from close tonight. Indiana good at the free throw line. Milwaukee with 20 made three-point shots. Nothing new for the Bucks. They've been doing that all season long. Second free throw, Pacers hit it. 119-95. 6:10 left to go before we end this one. Milwaukee takes it past half court. Pass a little bit behind, so DJ Wilson able to grab it though. Thanasis now with the basketball. Dribbles to the top of the key, drives inside, flings it out underneath Wilson. Mid-range, floats it up, and good for two. Hey, what's good, Ian? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Virginia Tech lost against Pittsburgh. A lot of these teams falling today. Houston lost against East Carolina. LaSalle's going to beat St. Louis. St. Louis isn't even going to be in the bracket after this loss today. Providence had a terrible loss. Yeah, Providence is not going to make it to the tournament, sadly. That's my team, by the way. They've just destroyed themselves. They have zero depth whatsoever. Jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound Pacers, 5:20 remaining. Pacers will take the three straight away off the mark. They miss another one. Rebound back to Milwaukee. Jalen Adams going to dribble past half court. Basically have the reserves in this game at this point. Bucks floated up off the floater. Adams missed it off the mark. A rebound by the Pacers here by Batadze for the second-year player. And it gets going to go back to Indiana. They're going to float it up over the top. Gets intercepted by Milwaukee right back at the key. Torrey Craig with a steal. Craig passes underneath over to Wilson, and that's going to be a contact and a foul before that, though. Personal foul picked by Indiana. Clock will stop with 4:52. Missouri still up, leading against Kentucky, 74-70, with 1 minute left to go remaining in that game. So Missouri in a close one, leading against Kentucky, but Kentucky just hasn't been able to get it to a tight game. Bounce pass underneath. Thanasis puts it up, missed it off the mark, no good. A rebound by Batadze here for Indiana. 4.5 left to go. Pacers bounce pass right baseline. Shot fake, Jakar Sampson. He is double teamed, and he'll move it back around the perimeter. Indiana takes the three, they miss it. Batadze gets the rebounds, passes over to Sumner. He drives inside, and that's going to be going out of bounds with the basketball here. .4:26 left to go on the clock before we sign off for this one. Actually, there's contact and a fall underneath two by Milwaukee, so Edmund Sumner are going to shoot two at the line. First one is good. Final 4:26 remaining. What's my best advice if I have key players out because of they're injured in fantasy? I probably drop the one that has like the lowest percent rostered. If there's one in like the 50s or the 60s or even below that that's rostered, you can drop that one if any of those players are injured. 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Oh, there's going to be so many upsets in March Madness. Tons of upsets today indeed, Connor. There's going to be so many teams going to get upset in the first round in March Madness. It's going to be crazy. All like I think the top seeds are pretty good, like the 1s and the 2s, but then you get to the 3s and the 4s and the 5s. That's where absolute chaos is going to happen inside the bracket. There's going to be, I feel like a good amount of 12 seeds, 11 seeds, even like 13s, possibly 14s, getting into the second round, pulling off upsets. Yeah, Friars are going to go down when I do my disappointments of the season there. Kentucky, Arizona State, Providence. That's how I have it right now. Kentucky, Arizona State, Providence, Cincinnati, Northern Iowa. It's too bad. I've given Providence so many chances. 123, 101 is the Pacers just scored up and underneath their basket. Or 101. 3.5 left to go. Milwaukee pass going to get intercepted here by the Pacers here. They only can score 43 by Providence today. Only 43 points total in that game against Seton Hall. Just got blown out by 17. They're not even going to be close to the bracket. It's too bad. I labeled them as either a 7 through 11 for an NCAA tournament team. They started out in the preseason, an NCAA tournament team. Milwaukee drives to the basket, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to go back to Indiana. What about Wisconsin? Wisconsin hasn't really been disappointing. I just feel like they're a little bit on the downfall recently, but it's because of the tough competition. Kentucky, Arizona State, and then Providence. Those are the top 3 most disappointing teams currently. Indiana turns it over, deflected in the key as the Bucks going to get it right back. They pass over left corner. I still like Wisconsin come tournament time. I like a lot of the Big Ten teams. The teams where I'm not feeling it are the ACC, the Pac-12, and the SEC. Especially the SEC teams. A lot of those teams are inconsistent, like first-round losses all over the map. LSU, Tennessee. I feel like a lot of those teams going to be first-round losses. Indiana puts it up, and that's going to be a blocking foul picked up here. DJ Wilson as the clock will stop with 2:27. And we're going to go to a timeout, it looks like. So 2:27 left to go in the fourth timeout here on the floor. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, I agree their contract puts out. So I agree. Jordan Clarkson right now looks like he has a good chance to take home 6th man of the year. Also, Chris Boucher of Toronto. He's up there with Clarkson. He's been a major pickup. If you had him in fantasy or took him off the waiver wire, he has been huge. Do I see 116 seed going down or going to the second round over a 1? I'll say no there. So I've got as the 1 seeds, I'll go Gonzaga, Baylor, Villanova, and then it's going to probably be Michigan as the other 16 seed. Whoever wins that Big Ten at the top there. So, honestly, Illinois and Iowa, I feel like they still have the chance to battle out for a 1 seed, as well as Michigan. Michigan's coming back after a 2-week pause. So Michigan's back this week. So those are the 1 seeds. I feel like the 1 seeds are in pretty good hands, though. And then the chaos, I feel like, in the bracket's going to come from, like, the 3 seeds, the 4 seeds, the 5 seeds. That's where we're going to see a lot of losses there with teams that are in the SEC, ACC, Big Pac-12, those 3 conferences. I really like the Big 12 and the Big 10. So a lot of those teams I'm going to take further into the bracket, I feel like, with the Big 12 and Big 10. Whereas, like, I'm not feeling the Pac-12 at all. UCLA is set up to be a 6 seed right now. If they take on a team like Winthrop or a team like, say like Winthrop or Belmont, I think UCLA is going to get upset there if they're like a 6 seed. Yeah, Alabama has the chance to just win down straight to SEC. Like, win every single SEC game. So, Durham puts out, I think, as well. I think Alabama could possibly pull in a 1 seed as well. I think they got a great chance to win out. LSU lost against them today. That's tough for LSU. LSU's in the bubble right now. LSU's probably going to make it. They're probably going to lose in the first round. Probably against, like, a team like UConn or something like that. A team that has a really good defense like UConn. Once James Bouknight, once UConn gets James Bouknight back, I think they're going to be a different type of team out there, and they're going to win at least 1 game if they do get Bouknight back, and they land a matchup like that against LSU. Yeah, Big Ten's been a little bit disappointing. There's been like consistency with the teams. That's why. Like there's upsets. There's teams that get destroyed at the top of their conference. Like there's beatdowns. It seems like every single night. So a lot of those teams I can't get a read upon. Okay, so let's see here. College hoops action. LaSalle is beating St. Louis 82-75. Missouri has won against Kentucky 75-70. That's a killer for St. Louis. They go from being in the top 25, or they go from being on a pause for over 1 month. They're going to pause for over 1 month to losing their first game back against Dayton, to going on the pause again, to losing against LaSalle, and probably going to be out of the bracket. So they fall out of the top 25 on Monday, and St. Louis nowhere to be found. And that win against LSU, it ain't helping them right now. Same as North Carolina State. They have beat NC State in the non-conference league. That isn't helping them at all either. 3-point shot off the mark, missed it. Indiana hit the free throw after the timeout. So 126-104. 2 minutes left to go. Pacers floats it up, blocked right there by the Bucks, but they're gonna say it's gonna be a goaltend. So they award a bucket to Indiana. Yeah, the whole conference. The state of Michigan specifically. Because Michigan's been on pause for quite a while, and Michigan State was on pause right before that. Minute 45 left to go. Yeah, that's too bad. Just navigating through this whole thing, that's been a struggle there. For some of these teams, it's unfortunate. UConn, St. Louis is definitely the one that they had 5 players return to play basketball, and just unfortunate that they hit this type of bug here, and they're gonna have to win the A10 tournament. Yeah, I thought St. Louis was a great team, and they're gonna have to win the A10 tournament now to get to the NCAA tournament. Maybe they'll be able to do that for St. Louis. If they're able to if they're able to play enough games before March though. Because what if they just play that game, they go on the pause? 1:20 remaining. Bucks by 20. Pacers float up the shot, miss it off the mark, rebounded by the Bucks here. Yeah, it's good. It takes so long to get the chemistry back, and they're just well behind the 8 ball compared to everyone. 3-point shot, missed it off the mark, but the Bucks going to get the offensive rebound. They put it back, and they jam it down with a 2-handed flush. 128-106. Yeah, I agree, slashing take. It's too bad. Pacers take the 3. Missed it, but they're able to tip it in, rolled around the rim, and it goes in. 50 seconds remaining on this one. Good, he can see a 16 seed winning in March Madness. Wow. Well, anything's possible in the year of what we're going through this year with no fans in the stands. Honestly, anything's possible, but I think the 1 seed's going to be too strong in the first round, for my opinion there. Milwaukee pass inside off the cut to the basket. That's good for 2. Final 30 seconds left to go. Pacers have it. Drives inside. Good for 2. It's just the shots early on, and it just transpired throughout the entire course of this game today. Total difference, Bucks 21 for 48 from the outside, and Indiana 11 for 34 from the perimeter. The Bucks lit it up all game long, finished the game at 46.5 from the floor in this one. 48 for 102. Shooting the basketball. Took 102 shots in this game by Milwaukee. As they're going to come away with a W here in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well here, folks. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back for college hoops. I usually take the NBA on Thursdays. But since Golden State and Dallas is also on Saturday night, I'm going to take that game on Saturday night. So tomorrow's going to be Iowa against Ohio State for college basketball. Also, I'm going to throw in there this one for Vaughn. He'll be excited for. It's going to be my first time streaming California as they take on Stanford. That'll be after Iowa versus Ohio State in that first game for tomorrow. So doubleheader for college hoops I plan on doing for tomorrow there. Stanford's actually lost the last 2 games, and they're also on the bubble. So we'll see if the 2-10 Pac-12 California Golden Bears could possibly spark an upset there somehow against Stanford for tomorrow in that one. As that's a wrap of this one here, folks. Milwaukee 130-110, the final over Indiana. And that's a wrap to this game. Thank you guys so much for being a part here on this stream tonight. Before I do sign off on this one, I'm going to close out right now. Going to thank out the members here. We got Jack, Jason, the sports expert, Warren, Aaron, and Robert here, the 6 members we got out on the stream. If you guys are new here, make sure to spike the thumbs up before you sign off. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well, everybody. As this is Behind the Arc Basketball. And enjoy the rest of your night, everyone.